Yeah. All right, so this is the time where we do spiritual transitions. Those who watch the Striving for Eternity Academy live get an opportunity to give me something that they think is, well, strange or difficult to transition to the gospel with. Today's topic that I have to take and transition from whatever was given to the gospel is bird poop. Yes, you heard that correct. Bird poop. You know, one of those lovely things. You know, but there is something that I do remember. One of the early memories I have with bird poop is I remember being at summer camp. That's where Jewish parents get rid of their kids for the summer to get them away. And so we were at a Jewish summer camp where we were away all summer. And I remember one of my friends was sticking his hand out and asking for milk. One of the guys was passing out the milk, and he goes, "Hey, can I get a milk?" And right there, boom, bird pooped on his hand. It was really gross. No one wanted to touch his hand. Why? Because it was gross. You know, and that's the thing. When we see something like that, we inherently know that's just icky. It's gross. We don't like it. You know, but there's a reality that we have. If we kept doing that, like there's a guy in New York that I see in the park at Washington Square Park, and he has the birds. He throws bird food out and puts it on them, and the pigeons just cover him and just are sitting on him, and you just see the bird poop all up and down his shirt, and he's gotten used to it. It doesn't bother him. He likes having the birds all over him. And so he's gotten used to that bird poop. Where most of us would go, "Ew, that's gross," he got used to it. And that's the reality. When we do something that we know is wrong, what we end up doing is we get desensitized to it. We get used to it and no longer think that it's a bad thing. And that's exactly what we see in our culture. Our culture is taking what's evil and calling it good. Taking what God calls sin and calling it good. And that is what we're going to be judged by. We're going to be judged by God's standard and not our own. And the reality is, even if we call it good, God is still going to judge us and judge it as bad. He's going to look at our sin and be like, "Ew, gross," and punish us because we've broken His law. But God made a way of escape. And that way of escape is that God Himself came to earth, died on a cross, that we could be forgiven of sin. That's how I might transition from bird poop to the gospel. How would you go about doing it? Play this game with others, join with friends. Maybe you thought of some other ideas of how you would go about doing it. Come up with different ideas. You can post those ideas in the Striving for Eternity Facebook group. Join there and join the discussion.